Welcome back. If you're new around here, my name is Ellie and welcome to Small and Strong. I've just woken up. It is about 9 o'clock in the morning. I've actually been awake since 8, but I've been getting ready. I woke up naturally at 8 o'clock, which is really weird for me. But today's a pretty big day, so that might explain it. But I've just moisturised my face and brushed my teeth and got ready. So that's why my face is looking a little bit glowy. Chester's been asking to go on the windowsill, so I let him up there. And then this is what I did yesterday. I built this. I need to shut that drawer properly. But I built that literally with a screwdriver all by myself. And I'm gassed. It did take me about 2 hours, but I got it done. So today I am going to the dentist. Now, this wouldn't normally be a big thing for many people, and it didn't used to be a big thing for me. But when I had my first seizure, we believe the cause of it was the dentist. So the day of my first seizure, I don't know if I've spoken about it, I might have done in my epilepsy story, but I had a tooth taken out and I was meant to have another tooth, like a filling put in about 2 weeks later, which I didn't go back for because I had the injections in my mouth to numb it, and I've been told that that paired with my normal medication may have given me a seizure and sort of kicked off my epilepsy journey and been the real start of it. So going to the dentist today is a massive thing for me. As I said, I was meant to have another tooth sorted out literally 2 weeks after, but now here we are, it's about 2 years later, and this is something that I've definitely avoided. But I am about to get Invisalign and I'm about to start doing that, which I'll bring you along for. And to be able to do that, I had to face my fears and get this tooth sorted out. So as you can imagine, it's going to be quite a stressful day for me. And I think I'm bringing you guys along so that I have to do it, because if I could get out of this in any way, believe me, I would. I would absolutely not be doing this if there was any way for me to get out of it. So I've got up, Mum brought me up a tea, which is over there, and I've had Chester, I've had my cat Missy here. I've got dressed in comfy clothes because if I'm gonna have a seizure and end up in hospital, then I want to be wearing the comfiest clothes possible. But these are just some of the things that I've had to think about today because I've got no idea how the day is going to go. I've got no idea how I'm going to respond. I've taken all my medication and I've been really strict about taking it at the exact hour for the last week or two because I knew this was coming up and I want to have that barrier of defense in my medicine so that hopefully I don't have a seizure, because it would be a massive setback for me if I did. We'd deal with it and we would get over it eventually, but it would be a massive setback. So just please keep your fingers crossed for me. I know it's the future now, but please, let's just all hope that I'm good. I thought I'd give you guys a little outfit of the day. I've gone comfort, that was my only goal. So I've got my hoodie. I love this hoodie. It's from Reclaimed Vintage on ASOS. I love it. I was looking for one in this grey for so long. It was £30, which did hurt me to pay, but I paid it and I'm happy with the hoodie. So do you know what? We're gonna live with it. Just some plain black joggers. I like my joggers to be cuffed at the bottom. These are also from ASOS. And then just some Nike socks. I'm probably gonna wear my Air Force just because I'm not trying to impress anyone. I'm not going anywhere special. Just thinking comfort. So I'm probably gonna wear those later. But for now, I'm gonna make breakfast. Food is a big thing for me today because last time I went to the dentist when I had the seizure, I didn't eat in the morning and then I was really hungry after the procedure had been done, and all we had that I could eat was salted caramel ice cream. To this day, I've still not eaten salted caramel ice cream and I don't think I ever will. I might in many, many years, but right now that's not on my list of things to do. So today we're doing it differently. I'm gonna have a good breakfast, a cup of tea, some water, stay hydrated, in the hopes that that will all sort of raise my tolerance to whatever drugs they give me, and hopefully I'll all be fine. I've decided to wear contact lenses today just because when the dentist's all up in my mouth, I don't want like glasses getting in the way and stuff, and like putting goggles on or whatever. So I'm gonna go contact lenses. But we had a whole debacle yesterday where I had a cold, I was feeling a bit run down, and I was like, oh my goodness, have I got COVID? Because obviously, as you know, you can have COVID and you can feel decently okay and it can still be corona. But because I had my first vaccine, I was like, this really could be COVID, because if you have had a vaccine, apparently you get it so mildly. So I had to call the dentist and be like, look, I don't know if I've got corona, I'm going to take a test and then I'll get back to you. But I took my test and you see that there's a line on the C. That means it's negative. So I took a test yesterday. Oh, dropped it. But I took a test yesterday and it's negative. So I just had to call them back, let them know it's negative. And they've said that they're perfectly happy for me to go in later for my fill-in. Yay. So you've just seen me take my medication. I took my normal painkillers for my body because I'm going to be sat in the chair for quite a while, I think, and sitting for long periods of time is not good for me. My hips are already hurting today, which isn't ideal, so I've taken them, but I took the minimum amount possible because last time I took some extra painkillers which we think interacted with like the dentist drug, so we're being literally the most careful we've ever been in our lives. I also took my seizure medication because I was meant to take it at like 8 o'clock this morning, but I was like, if I take it later, then that's good. I just stopped that clip quite abruptly because I realised that I may have accidentally taken my seizure medication twice this morning, which is no bad thing because I have a small dose and a big dose, and normally I take the bigger dose at night, but it looks like I've taken the bigger dose this morning, so I'll just take the smaller dose tonight. But it's no bad thing. It can't be a bad thing. If anything, that's a good thing, I think. Oh, I don't really know. I'm not very good at this. God, that's the first time I've ever, remembered to take my medication twice. Normally I forget completely, but this morning I remembered to take it twice, I think. I don't really know. I don't know if I've took it twice or once. But I've got some in my system, so that's good. I know I've taken it at least once, and I know I took it last night. So that's great. I'm doing some work on my laptop. Mum, there she is. We're going to sort my wardrobe is a mess. Oh, gosh, look at that mess. And I just put these drawers up yesterday, so Mum's going to help me figure out how to do this while I'm doing some work on here. We finished up sorting my wardrobe, and now we've got jumpers on the right, hoodies and tops on the left, trousers on the bottom, and we've organised all the bottom as well. So Mum did a very good job. Hi Chester, he's come to join me. As I showed you, I built this yesterday, and this gap feels perfect for a house plant of some sort. Hello, I'll play with you in a minute. So we're going to go to Homebase to buy a little plant for Hiya, and I think I might want to get a little ceiling hanging plant to go up here, but I haven't quite decided that yet. So we'll just see what we can find, won't we, Chester? Made it back from Homebase. I'm in the garden with Chester, but I didn't actually buy anything because when I was in there, I was looking at plants, and then I would Google what they were called, and they were all toxic to cats and dogs. And we've got a cat, Missy, who literally would just eat all the plants if she could. So I thought maybe best not to purchase them. So I'm going to do a little bit more research because I want to be able to look after a plant and I don't want it to hurt my animals. So yeah. Went to Tesco on the way back. Egg and cress, flame grilled steak, and a naked smoothie because we've got to get the most out of our meal deal. But I'm going to eat this quickly because I don't want to eat too late, and then brush my teeth ready for the dentist. Let's go. Let's go. Getting ready to go. Hand sanitizer, mask. You have to wear your mask in there, but then you take it off because the dentist has a mask with bits on it, like a proper gas mask, madness. So just got my little mask. We're gonna go now as soon as Mum's finished texting. I'm a little bit scared But I think I'll be fine. I just gotta. Do you know what I mean?
You're gonna be great. And where's the emergency meds?
That's a good point. Emergency meds. It's my emergency meds bag. Got it from Primani. Very cheap.
Okay.
My emergency meds is Frisium, so that's fun. So you can just keep that there.
Okay,
But I've got my bag, got everything sorted, got my mask. Let's go. I'm going in. I'm out. I can't feel this bit in my face, but it's not like it's only a bit like loose when I'm talking, but like you can only see it a tiny bit when I smile. Like last time it was so much more. He was really good. He was aware, and it obviously it's not the nicest thing having two people poking around in your mouth, but we got it done. So we're gonna go home and chill out. Now we're waiting for my brother to come out of school. I think he's actually getting more numb, which is kind of strange. But me and Mum were just talking and saying that the dangerous time is like from now for the next however many hours, because when I did have problems, that was the evening, and I'd had it in the morning, so it was like maybe 5 hours after. So we're just going to be really careful of that. The dentist said no eating or like drinking hot stuff for like 3 hours, so that's okay. And then after that I'll just take it really slowly, because what happened last time was I just ate ice cream and then had too much sugar and everything just added up to be not the best. So we are going to be really careful. But that bit went well, so fingers crossed the next bit goes well. I made it home. Oh, it's getting droopier. But Missy's here ready to keep me company. Mum and Charlie are going to check on me, so I'm going to keep my door open. And I'm going to watch some Netflix and some YouTube, aren't we, Missy? It's now 6:50. I've been asleep since like 3 o'clock. I just slept because my boyfriend was busy and I wasn't allowed to eat until 6. So I was like, I'm just gonna sleep it off. Maybe like just sort of, because I was told it might hurt, but it hasn't hurt yet, and I've just sort of been asleep for it all really. So that was the plan. I'm feeling good. I'm not worried too much anymore. I think I still want to be careful, obviously, because I know that it was around this time last time that I had the seizure. But yeah, we're still just being careful. But I'm going to try and have dinner in a bit with everybody else. So that'll be good. Yeah, I think I've just been really careful not to eat sweet foods, too much sugar. Haven't taken any more medication since the dentist did his injection, because that was a problem last time. So I think I've definitely learned from last time, and I've been fortunate enough this time so far.